Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this is the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short, your daily dose of tech news, gadget views, and answers that you can use. Like an answer to the question, what sweatshirt is Chris wearing today? It's the Punisher from Static Stuff, and it uses snaps! That's right, I got a skull underneath my skull. By way of LockerGnome.com, someone named Robert asked, how do you keep your smartphone steady when you're capturing video? No matter which smartphone you choose to use, the principles are pretty much the same. If you can't make a steady video, you may want to edit it before uploading, otherwise you may make people who are watching it car sick. Well, not car sick, but the feeling of motion sickness, which is what car sickness is. You might think about getting something like this. It's called a slingshot. I backed the project on Kickstarter, and the idea is you can stick your smartphone in the top, and instead of holding on to the smartphone directly with your hands, you're actually holding on to this handlebar below. Oh, and that handlebar also doubles as a tripod. Barring any extraneous gadgets, the next thing I would suggest is tucking your arms back into your shoulders and holding that phone with both hands, just like this. And the reason why is because if you extend your arms, you're potentially introducing a greater amount of shake. And please, for the love of God, don't hold your phone in a vertical position when you're recording video. Joshua Henderson submitted this question on LockerGnome.com. Is Windows 8 on a desktop good for productivity? I've got Windows 8 running on this Lenovo Yoga, and I accidentally rearranged an icon there. Oops. So it's running on a notebook computer, which is actually more like a convertible, like a notebook / tablet computer that has a touchscreen. But I think the principle is the same. For the most part, Windows 8 shines with a touchscreen. If you're using it in a traditional desktop construct without a touchscreen, I'm not sure if Windows 8 is great for productivity. If only because a lot of these applications run full screen and only run full screen, at least the newer Windows applications. I'm not saying that the Cheeseburger app is for productivity, but I think you know what I'm saying. Yes, you can run split screen between two applications, but managing just two applications at one time, I wouldn't say that's great for productivity either. If you're planning on operating 99% of the time on the traditional desktop, I'd say Windows 8 certainly does okay for productivity, but no better than Windows 7 does. So at which point you have to ask yourself, why would you upgrade to Windows 8? Unless, of course, that system actually comes with Windows 8, in which case you really have little choice. Joshua here has been running Windows 7 on his desktop. This is the PC in question. And even though I know some of you have seen performance gains in running Windows 8 on a system that was already running Windows 7, I just don't know if it's worth the money to upgrade. Even when Microsoft was making it relatively affordable to upgrade to Windows 8, I still don't know if that was affordable enough. Windows 8 really only shines on PCs like these. And even though Windows 8 does run on many PCs, that doesn't mean that it's always going to run optimally. Because I know many users have been very frustrated with what Microsoft decided to do, including myself. That does not mean that Windows 8 is horrible. It just means that you gotta figure out how it works for you. Call me an old fuddy-duddy, but I'd rather not touch my desktop screen. And I prefer multiple windows, especially when I'm dealing with dual 30-inchers. Have you seen a full-screen app run on a gigantic monitor? It just looks like an awful lot of wasted space. Usually, running a full-screen app can be a waste of space, unless you're talking about games. But we're not talking about games here. We're talking about productivity, in which case I would say full screen can sometimes be a little frustrating, specifically in a traditional desktop computing environment. You want to give me money? Cool, because I take PayPal. I don't know if you guys knew, but you can order these PayPal Here gadgets, which will pop into your smartphone. If I can pop this out of the packaging. And then as soon as you've got the free app installed, you can swipe anybody's credit card and take their money. Of course, yes, you could use PayPal in general, and they could type in their email address on the web or, well, any other way that you use PayPal as a payment processor. But if you're on the go and you're trying to sell something, your services or products, you could use a device like this. Square's not the only game in town. Now there's Triangle. I'm actually going to keep this in the car in case I ever do need to take money, which doesn't happen all that often. No one ever really hands me their credit card. Usually it's the other way around. 128GB Retina iPads hit the Apple Store with a 1 to 5 day ship times, $7.99 for Wi-Fi, $9.29 for LTE. a Surface Pro with 128 gigs at $900, or an iPad at 128 gigs with LTE for $929. Are they both good deals? Well, it just depends on what kind of computer you want. Remember hearing about that Ouya console? Apparently, it will be sold at Best Buy, Target, and GameStop for $99 in June. Are the console wars heating up again? That's a possibility. I mean, we didn't really see much of a change when Nintendo released the Wii U. You want to talk about a disappointment? I didn't want to buy one, if only because I saw the sluggish performance of the touchscreen. Oh, bad. Maybe they'll fix it. In fact, I think they're working on a fix right now. I hope they're working on a fix. Dell in $24 billion deal to go private. Count me as one of those who thinks this is a very good deal. I mean, for Michael Dell, certainly. And I think he's the right guy to do it. And he's not afraid to pivot. He's not afraid to try something new. And having met him before, I can tell you, he's genuinely a good guy. HTC M7 to ditch Megapixels for Ultrapixels. Ultrapixels? That sounds like a marketing term. I mean, I could understand if they were going for gigapixels, but Ultrapixels? Okay. By the way, did you know you can go to Instagram.com, log into your account, and now browse the people that you've subscribed to there on the web? So you don't need an app anymore. And you can follow me on Instagram. I hope you're already doing that, even though I have not uploaded a photo yet today. Open source Death Star hits Kickstarter. Yeah. Good luck with that. Amazon set to launch virtual currency for Kindle Fire app purchases. You gotta be kidding me. Well, I guess it makes sense for Amazon. I believe this is in direct response to what Facebook is doing in enabling you to buy gift cards from other vendors through Facebook. It's just that I don't think other stores really care to give Amazon more power than they've already given them, if they've given them any power at all. And mind you, I love Amazon. I mean, love Amazon. I shop there all the time. My wish list is on Amazon. I don't like the hardware that they produce, but I still like Amazon. BlackBerry Z10 off to a better start than the Lumia 920. What does that mean? Didn't take much. I'm not taking anything away from the Lumia 920. I still have yet to use one. I want to use one. In fact, I've been asking for your recommendations about Windows Phone 8 apps that I could try on mine. I mean on my Windows Phone 8X, because I don't have a Lumia 920. Our question of the day is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. If you want to save money on your next GoDaddy purchase, email me first. I will send you a latest list of coupons that I have, so you can save money. Chris@Pirillo.com. That's how you email me, if you haven't already figured that out. Who designed the website for Vlogger Fair? I haven't said much about it to this point, but I am going to be hosting this event up here in Seattle, June 6th through June 8th, 2013. That's this summer. And it's going to be all about the vlogger, because my Pirillo vlogs have shown me that, wow, it's kind of fun, and you meet some rather amazing people, so I figured, why not bring them all together? Kelly Ishikawa designed all those monsters, but Brent Spohr is the person who made the website. You'll hear more about Vlogger Fair very soon, including some of our initial participants. I, of course, will be participating. I'm hosting the damn thing, and you're invited. Everybody you know is invited. Doesn't matter where you live, what vlogs you like. You may not like the Pirillo vlogs, but you may like someone else's vlogs. Maybe you vlog, and you want to meet other vloggers, and you want to meet people who love vlogging. It's all about the vlogger. This here, though, this is talking head. This is not vlog. A Pirillo vlog, as I title them, Pirillo vlog, that's a vlog, a slice of life, reality. I believe the future of entertainment, that type of reality entertainment, is in the vlog. For vloggers, for people who love watching vlogs. And I thought, why not bring everybody together? And yes, I'm extending that invitation out to all your favorite tech vloggers too, so stay tuned. Even if you can't join us in Seattle this summer, I hope you like the things that we do between now and then after then. I hope you continue to share the things that we do for you every day, because that's what keeps us going. Thank you so much for being a good part of our community. And if you have any questions, feel free to submit them on LockerGnome.com in the meanwhile. We'll see you later.